Hi everyone, I'm Ross, and today we're going to take a look at Carv.com and in particular how well it works for recruitment use case. Because this is how the product positions itself and it charges 60 euros per month. So we're going to do comparison of Carv to Bluedot to see if it's worth 3 times the price of Bluedot. So let's get started. But first of all, when you log into the platform, it asks you to connect your Google Calendar. When you already connected your calendar, it will show all of the upcoming meetings and then you can select which meetings it will join automatically. So it kind of works like all the other AI note-taking tools. Let's just see how exactly it connects. So here are a few options how it can record. One of them is record in-person meeting. Then it basically starts recording your screen, I guess, because it allows the microphone to start recording. And then you need to have your laptop open. You have the conversation, it's recording everything, and when you stop, it doesn't allow me, so the conversation has to be at least 2 minutes. Okay, exit saving. Anyway, the second option is, I guess, the main one that people would use is add Carv to virtual meetings. So you can add it automatically, or if it's ad hoc meeting, you click like that, then you need to select what type of meeting it is, so interview, invite, and you need to wait for a bit for the bot to join the call. And while we're waiting for the bot to join the call, I'm going to show you another tool, which is Bluedot, which works completely different. You just need to install free Chrome extension. When you start the recording, you select what type of call it is. It can be like recruitment, intake, whatever you created, and then start capturing. That's it. No bots. While we're waiting for the Carv to join the call, it just came. Bluedot already started the recording. So when I click admit, now Carv is here on the meeting. And the question, like, if I want to stop the recording, if I want to see the recording immediately, how to do that with Carv? I don't know. If I go inside the tool, I try to basically find it. There is nothing. So I need to then basically remove it from the call and wait for Carv to process the recording. And I don't know when exactly this would happen because I don't see anything inside the tool. While with Bluedot, all I have to do is to stop the recording through extension or just leave the meeting and it immediately opens the link to the recording. This really works like magic. You can see here the video, here on the right side transcript, but since there is not much to transcribe, I'm going to show you a real life example. So this is how the meeting recording looks in Bluedot, and we're going to compare it right now with Carv because Carv actually has some examples inside the platform. So if I open this example, so this is how the transcript looks in Carv and in Bluedot. You can see in Carv, you don't even have the speakers detected. It's speaker 1, speaker 2, and this is cool with Bluedot. It automatically detects the name of the speakers and you can change them. So in Carv, I can't change the name of the speaker. In Bluedot, you just click here and change the name. Second, the summary. Bluedot has different templates for the summaries. So this is the general notes template, but you have like interview templates. So for the interview template, you have experience of the candidate, you have motivation, compensation, availability, and candidate questions, and you can select as many templates as you want. In Carv, what I really don't like is that it's only one template. So they call it notes, just one type of notes, and I can't do anything with it. I can't even edit, which is super annoying. In Bluedot, if you go here, you can actually create your own custom template. So you can pre-build the template in a way how your organization needs it. So you just write the prompt, like I want the template to look this, and that. Like for example, here I have assessing competencies template where I say, analyze the interview transcript, identify candidates' relevant experience, motivation, compensation, write summary based on how good they are at time management, technical skills, and Bluedot AI will do all that for you. So you don't need to copy paste, go to ChatGPT. It's just so powerful here. Here, just notes. Then, interesting thing about Carv, they have AI workmate, and this thing allows you to basically chat with the meeting and ask questions like what candidate thinks about the role. You need to wait for a bit. It analyzes the meeting and then gives you the response. But we can do the same thing in Bluedot. So let's wait for a bit. I'm curious how much Carv would take. Based on the meeting, Kelsey is looking for a new challenge and a more forward-thinking company. Okay, now let's go to Bluedot. Let's go to the same meeting. Here, Bluedot has AI chat. The same thing, called differently. So in AI chat, just write what candidate thinks about the role. And you will see that Bluedot is much faster. It immediately says that BS seems to be interested in the role and has done her research and mentioned that she reads some. There is some more context because the AI model behind Bluedot is like so much more powerful, and that's why I don't understand how Carv is charging 60 euros per month. What's cool about Carv is that in their Pro plan, they have call with Carv. So it allows to basically dial in Carv's bot or how you call it, inside your phone calls, and then record it, transcribe, summarize, and do all of that. This is kind of disappointing, is that that's it about Carv. So that's most of the features. It's a super simple AI note taker that is only designed for recruiters in the way that they have to categorize meetings, if it's interview or vacancy intake, and they categorize it based on the keyword. So you either have to categorize manually, or you go here into this keywords and automation, and it basically, you need to write keywords, and if there are certain keywords in your meeting, it would categorize them into the right collection of folders. And in Bluedot, we have absolutely the same. In Bluedot, you can actually create collection, call it discovery, call automation, or intake, whatever kind of meetings you have. And then you go to automation, then you go to auto sorting, and here create the rules. If there is a certain keyword in the title of the meeting, and probably all of your interviews have interview in the title of the meeting, then it automatically goes to certain collection. The same auto categorization feature, and as I said, all of that basically 3 times cheaper with better quality of AI. So the choice is yours. Hope it's helpful. Wish you a great day. Bye.